Keefe D said he told Rat James that, look, it's big money in this.
Major news, guys. An interview just dropped on the Art of Dialogue. Suge Knight admits that Keefe D confessed to him about his role and Diddy's role, plus more, in his and Tupac's assassination attempt.
When I first paroled back in the day, I used to keep a box at the Staples Center. So I'm at the Laker game. I step out for a little fresh air. I see Keefe D.
So here Suge goes on to talk about how when he saw Keefe D, he was spooked. Right? Suge was just fresh out on parole. Wasn't expecting to see him. He sees him. So Keefe D goes up to him and tells him, look, it wasn't about this situation or that situation. He just explains how they needed the money and how apparently Puff Daddy, Diddy, only paid them half the money or part of the money. So when he told him that, Suge Knight saw red. This man had been paid to assassinate him, and they took out, his best friend and this money-making artist. So he tells Keefe, well, let's go talk about this in the restroom. Keefe wasn't about to go in the restroom with him, right? So Suge Knight calms himself down. And he says, okay, you know what? I'm at least going to get the info out this dude. See what's really happening. So Keefe D goes on to explain this.
I doubled back on him and said, what you mean? He said, well, look, Puffy used to come to the hood. He said, you can ask James.
And shockingly, he's talking about Mob James, who used to be head of Death Row Security in its early days.
Him and James always been good friends. James is the one who went through some things and been tampered with. But it's not about James getting tampered with. So Rat James, Keefe D said he told Rat James that, look, it's big money in this.
So according to Suge on this part, Keefe told him that, he explained to Mob James that there was a lot of money involved with this, basically trying to get him to go along with it so everybody can get paid. Keefe goes on to further explain that it just wasn't Diddy, it just wasn't him, that was a whole lot of other people. Check this out.
Saying it wasn't just him, it wasn't just Puffy. He named names, he named people. And usually when people name names the way he was naming names, I believe him.
And so we're going to end it here, at least for this part. We'll drop some more videos regarding these conversations.